Hello guys, we are back with another Naruto What If video. Now it's been a long time, it's been about 2 weeks since I did this series. And this is going to be What If Naruto was the reincarnation of Jogo, part 5. Now I honestly really enjoyed part 4, and I can't believe, sometimes I would stop a series and then wait a couple of days, but I think that's a bad thing. So I'm just going to start doing this series all in one go. So let's say if I do part 1, 2, and 3 of What If Naruto Could Copy Genkai, I would have to do part 4 before. But sometimes I make another video and then post it. But I could just make that video that day, then post it after I post the part 4 to whatever I'm doing. But anyways, I'm just gonna go on to where we left off. Now, by the way, you guys are probably wondering why I'm posting games like Bloons Tower Defense. Yeah, that's just someone requested it. They just wanted to see best loadout. So, yeah. But anyways, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto is training, as he's currently in the 1 month training skit, or 1 month training. So they get about a 1 month recess, and they all have to start training for that 1 month. So what Naruto is going to do is he's going to be training with Hinata. Now, Hinata has gotten way stronger, and she previously beat Neji. So anyways, we're going to go to Naruto and Hinata inside the Forest of Death. Now, they are both fighting, as Naruto would be very impressed by Hinata's strength and how strong she's gotten over the years. As Naruto would praise Hinata, Hinata would smile and say, "Well, Naruto, I think it's time we go back. The test is about to start, so why don't we have some fun, huh?" As Naruto would smile, they would start making their way to, the exams. Now, they both make it back into the village. As they go to the exams, a whole bunch of people would be surprised seeing them, as this is when, Sasuke would show up. So Sasuke, Hinata, Naruto. Yep, that's the team. That's what the team looks like right now. As Sasuke would show up, Sasuke would be like, "What's good, Naruto?" As Naruto's like, "What's good, Sasuke? Did you get any stronger over the past month? Or are you still that weak brat?" Sasuke would be like, "Oh, shut up, Naruto. You know I've gotten stronger. Kakashi trained me the entire the entire month." Naruto would be like, "Alright, well, me and Hinata, we're gonna start going in. It's a good thing that we all passed. Our team is the only team that passed with all 3. Sasuke would smirk. This is when Hinata would be like, "Yeah. Honestly, it's not even that impressive, though, because we are pretty strong." As, I'm gonna make a joke in the middle of, the match. So, alright, so I just noticed I almost just fumbled the bag on this what if. So, what I just thought of was, how is it already 1 month time skip when Neji was fighting? But I just noticed, it was Hinata, and Hinata won. So, yeah. I don't know who to pair Naruto up with, but I'll just say Naruto and Neji. I don't know what, there's a lot of things I feel, because it was Neji, since Hinata did lose, so that leaves 1. So Naruto would be paired up with Rock Lee. Okay, so anyways, as this match begins, Rock Lee would be like, "Alright, Naruto, are you ready to fight?" So Naruto would be like, "Yeah." This freaking bowl-cutted, big-eyebrowed bastard. As, Guy would take offense to that, saying, "Hey, don't talk to my student like that. That's very unyouthful of you." As when the Proctor Genma would say, "Alright, everyone, begin." As when Lee would immediately take off his weights and go into the first gate. As he would blitz Naruto, Naruto, seeing him coming, would grab him by the fist as he would throw him away. As this is when he sends a whole bunch of lava bugs. This is when Lee has to dodge them. As Lee dodges these, this is when they explode. As Lee would then rush in at Naruto. Naruto would then start fighting with Lee. As Naruto would hit Lee with a right hook, Lee would hit him with a roundhouse kick, kicking him till Naruto would fly to the left, then spin around, spitting magma out of his mouth, as Lee would have to dodge. Lee would then appear right above Naruto, but Naruto would then grab Lee. As Lee is grabbed, this was when Lee would then actually like swirl around Naruto, as when Naruto would then be hit by Leaf Hidden Lotus. As Naruto would be smashed to the ground. This is when Lee would back up, as a whole bunch of magma would shoot up from the ground. As Naruto would be like, "You damn brat." This is when Naruto would appear right in front of Lee, as Lee would get hit. As this hit would be insane. The impact frames. This would be an intense hit that Lee just took on. As when Lee would then hit the wall, Lee would then say, "Second gate, open. Third gate, open." As this is the last gate he could open, is the fourth gate, I'm pretty sure. Wait, nope, no. Okay, so since this is the second part of the tuning exams, he's actually able to open 6 gates. And once he becomes an adult, it's just he fully mastered it. As when he goes straight to the 6th gate, his power is immense. As when Lee would rush in at Naruto, as Naruto would just be taking it a little bit more easier. As when Naruto would actually get hit, as Naruto would get hit from his chest, and then would get hit from the back, then get kicked to the side. As when Lee starts calling Naruto, Naruto would be sent flying in the air. As when Naruto would come down, as he has a smile on his face saying, "You're almost as strong as Hinata." As Lee hearing this, and a lot of people in the tuning exams, like the stands, are gonna be like, "What? You're telling me that girl is stronger than that?" As everyone's like looking, seeing what Lee is doing, and they're like, "Are you serious? You're telling me that girl is faster and stronger than that guy?" As some of them would be like, "I don't believe it." As this when Guy would be like, "If that's true, then Naruto has won this match in the beginning." As Naruto would then see that Lee is coming in with an axe kick, Naruto would grab his leg, throwing him to the wall. As when Lee would get hit by a magma fist. Now, not a magma fist, but like a magma blast. As this hits him, he would be severely damaged. As Lee would then get grabbed by Naruto, as Naruto would punch him, knocking him out. As this is when the proctor would say, "Winner by knockout, Naruto Uzumaki." As a whole bunch of people wouldn't say anything, but this is when everyone would start cheering. As everyone is cheering, this is when the next matches are going to be called out. Okay. Sasuke. Okay, this is dumb. Oh my goodness. Okay, Shikamaru versus Temari. And then it's gonna be Shikamaru versus Sasuke. And then Naruto versus Hinata. Then whoever the winner of that match is, which you guys already know. Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna tell you. Whoever wins the match between Naruto and Hinata gets to fight Gaara. So, yeah. All that is called out. As Sasuke or Shikamaru and Temari would go up. As well. Oh, my bad. Temari wins. And Temari has to go up against Sasuke, which I will cover that. So anyways, as that match starts, Sasuke would start off with the fire style fireball jutsu. As Temari would use her wind. As her wind would then send the flames flying away. So Sasuke would appear right in front of her. As she would like duck a punch and try and punch Sasuke, but Sasuke would also duck that. As once she gets hit by Sasuke, she would easily tank it. As she would grab Sasuke's arm and throw him away. As this is when she would blow like a wind towards him. As he would get sent flying. This is when Sasuke would then, well, be like, "Alright, that's enough playing around." as he's easily gonna just fold Tamari like a lawn chair. As Tamari loses that match, I'm not covering it, okay? I'll say he did a couple of combos, but there's no way she's actually gonna be able to match up to Sasuke, because even before, in canon, she wasn't able to really, like, hang with him. So it's like, that match is gone. As anyways, when Naruto and Hinata's match would be called out, as everyone in the village would be waiting for this. You see, Hinata, her strength has grown immensely, along with Naruto's. As the match would begin, Naruto and Hinata, they would both look at each other. As Hinata would say, "Don't hold back, Naruto. I know you've been doing that during our training, so don't even do that." As Hinata's Byakugan would, pulse to life, Hinata herself, her arms would turn into dragons. Well, not turning into dragons, but like chakra would manifest into looking like dragons. So the twin dragon thing, along with her entire body being engulfed with chakra. As Naruto would do the same, but his chakra would be more red type orange, as when they would both rush in at each other. As Hinata would then, throw a punch towards Naruto, it would barely miss by a centimeter, but this is when Naruto would get hit with an immense punch, as he would be sent flying. So Hinata would be right there, as she would hit him in the stomach with that dragon fist. As when that dragon would come out of her hand, the chakra would then carry Naruto, as Naruto would be sent flying up into the air, as that dragon would explode. As when Naruto would then have a whole bunch of magma falling down. So when Hinata would then make a barrier, as this barrier would literally be made out of chakra. Hinata would then appear right in front of Naruto, as Naruto would have to easily, quickly dodge. Now, as Naruto quickly dodges this is when Naruto would hit Hinata with a kick, as she would get set off. So Naruto would see that she's about to hit him, as he would, deflect her punch to the left. As she moves to the left, Naruto would then knee her in the stomach, as this is when Hinata would knee him in the face. They're kind of at a stalemate, as they both would back up, as both of them say, "Alright then, let's kick this up a notch." As Hinata's eyes would grow even more powerful, to the form of what you guys may think, but it may not be the Tensegan, but she at this point has the strongest Byakugan just due to her chakra. So, yeah. As anyways, this one she would do a jutsu, actually. As she says, Shadow Clone Jutsu, or Multi-Shadow Clone Jutsu. Now, as she says this, a whole bunch of clones would cover their arena. So Naruto would say, "Yep." As when they would all rush in at Naruto would be dodging, parrying, and destroying these clones, as Hinata's getting her jutsu ready. Now, this jutsu is equivalent to a Rasengan, as her fist is brimming with chakra at this point. As when all the clones would be rushing in, as Naruto would hit the clone, as most of them would poof, Naruto would be easily taking care of the 100 clones that she summoned, which is a crazy number because most people, they don't even have that much chakra. But Hinata's been training with Naruto for so long and being around him for so long that she would be... My bad. I just heard screaming. She would be catching up to that, so if you grow around something, you kind of grow. How do you say it? You kind of you grow used to it. So she's growing used to Naruto's power. So yeah, she's kind of matching up to Naruto's power. So, anyways, as this is happening, Naruto would finish the last clone. As the last clone moves away, so Hinata would be rushing in. So Naruto would then see the hit that she's about to hit him with. As he's about to dodge, but he can't. As he notices that he got tied by a wire. So he's like, "Damn it, Hinata, yeah, well, I guess I gotta tank this." This is when Hinata would hit him with a devastating blow, as this is when a gigantic explosion would occur, as the entire arena would be engulfed in a bright light. Now, after this happened, Naruto would see that Hinata is unconscious on the ground, as he's still standing. As he would use his reverse curse chakra to heal himself, Naruto would go up to Hinata and say, "Stand proud, Hinata. You are strong." Alright, so anyways, after this match, Naruto would be named the winner, as Hinata would just be taken to rest as Naruto did heal her. So anyways, after this, Naruto is going to be in the ring as Gaara would show up in a sand Senshin. That's when Gaara would say, "Uzumaki, prove my existence. Mother wants your blood." As Naruto, notice how he hasn't used most of his magma attacks yet. Naruto has been, really just going pure taijutsu. So Naruto is going to heavily rely on, magma attacks in this one, because sand versus magma, sand is obviously going to lose. So yeah. So anyways, soon the proctor would begin the match. Gaara would send a wave of sand towards Naruto. So Naruto would just stand there. As this sand would collapse in on Naruto, this is when Gaara and everyone would be seeing. Everyone would be seeing that Naruto's in this sand, as it would start to float in the air. This is when Temari would say, "Gaara, no!" As a whole bunch of people would be a little bit shocked, saying, "Wait, is he exhausted from the other match?" As the Hokage is about to stop the match, but before he can, this is when a gigantic eruption of magma would erupt from that sand dome, as Gaara would then see death, as a gigantic ball of magma would be falling down on him. A whole bunch of sand would block it, but he would have to get out the way, as Naruto would say, "This is my domain now." Not really a domain expansion. Calm down. It's not the domain expansion. But Naruto says it in a way to where it's "This is my playground. You won't be escaping." So Naruto would then grab onto Gaara. Gaara would be thrown as he gets hit. Immense amount of aura begins to leak off of Naruto. So Naruto would then look at Gaara with his killing intent, as he's "So, who wants my blood now? Why don't you show me that mother of yours that you have been clinging on to for so much?" As this is when Gaara would see the blood slipping down his arm. So he's "My blood! This is my blood!" As this is gonna commence the Konoha Crush. As feathers start to fall from the sky, this is when Gaara would start running away. As Naruto would be "What the hell? You running away from me?" So Naruto would start rushing in towards Gaara. This is when Gaara would start making his way into the Forest of Death. As this is when Temari and Kankuro would start following. The Konoha Crush would commence as Hinata would wake up. Now, as Hinata wakes up, she would actually have to be dealing with a whole bunch of people in the village at this point, as she would be the one helping mostly in the village. Naruto would be fighting with Gaara, as Gaara would be in his half Shukaku form. As Gaara would hit Naruto, Naruto would easily block this and then hit Gaara back. As Gaara gets hit, he sees that there's no hope in fighting him in this form, as he says, "Play Possum no Jutsu." Falling asleep, this is when Shukaku would take over. As Shukaku takes over, sand begins to form everywhere. As sand starts to form, this is when Shukaku would say, "I'm finally free from my prison. It's time to have some fun." As Shukaku would then say, "Wind style, wind bullet." As when a whole bunch of sand and wind would start to form, this gets shot straight towards Naruto. As Naruto would get hit by this, all the sand would start compressing around him. As when Naruto would summon a gigantic volcano. As this volcano would, appear, this is when Shukaku would be "What the hell?" He has similar powers to the one of the Bijuu. As this is when Shukaku gets hit by the molten magma. Magma would easily start turning him into glass. As Naruto would summon a whole bunch of bugs, as they start to spread out on the Shukaku, they would explode as Shukaku would be further damaged. So Naruto would grab Shukaku or grab Gaara and take him out the sand. As Gaara would be on the ground, as Shukaku would start to, fall down and be unsummoned. This is when Gaara would wake up. As Gaara would be like, No, please, I won't let you end my existence, Uzumaki. As to when Gaara would bump into one of his siblings. As Naruto would say, you should probably focus on the people that you have in your life and stop taking them for granted. As when Tamari would pick up Gaara and hug him, along with Kankuro. So anyways, after this, we're going to go back to Hinata's POV. As Hinata is taking care of a whole bunch of shinobi, she would see a barrier, as it would be the barrier that Hiruzen is in. This is when Naruto would start making his way back into the village. So Naruto would make his way get back into the village. This is when Naruto would see the barrier as he sees Hinata. So Naruto would say, we trying to get in there? As Hinata was like, yep, that's the Hokage. And yeah, those are the four, there's like sound 4 members, I think, is what I heard when they're talking about putting up the seal. As when Naruto would say, no worry, I'll just summon a volcano right under him. That would mess up the process. As Naruto would do so, as this would be the sound 4 member with the 4 arms, he would instantly be fried. As that guy would be dead, the barrier would drop, as Hinata would go and take care of the 3 sound members that are still alive. Naruto would go in and straight grab Orochimaru by the neck and straight slam him into the ground, summoning a volcano, and Orochimaru would be burnt. As Orochimaru would be burnt, he would have to regurgitate his body. As when the first and second Hokage reanimated would come in, as the second Hokage would use a water style jutsu. This is when Naruto would summon another volcano, as all that magma would then hit. As the second Hokage is literally surrounded in magma, the first Hokage is going to use wood style. But magma versus wood doesn't really tend to work out, as the first Hokage's jutsu would easily be dismantled, technically. This is when Naruto would tell Hiruzen to get as far away from him as possible. As Hinata would have finished fighting the 3 other sound members, Naruto would then say, Domain expansion, Coffin of the Iron Mountain. As Naruto opens up Coffin of the Iron Mountain, this is when Orochimaru, the first and second Hokage, reanimated. And the other 3 sound members would be caught. As this is when they would instantly turn into ash from the volcano. As Orochimaru would have already reverse summoned himself out of there, the other 3 sound members weren't so lucky, along with the first and second Hokage. You see, if those papers can't reform, you can't reform nothing from nothing, right? I mean, you can't reform nothing to something. So think of it like this. Those papers that they are made of were disintegrated. So yeah, as anyways, Naruto would end his domain. This is when Naruto would see Hiruzen, as Hiruzen would be badly injured. This would be the end of the Konoha Crush. As, I don't know if I should end part 5 right here, but I do want to hit the 30 to 40 minute mark. So it's usually 35 minutes to 40 minute mark that I usually want to hit. So yeah. But guys, I don't feel burnt out at all. I honestly feel great now. My nose is better. I could do more movies. I did 2 movies in a row. What If Naruto Was Betrayed, which I'm pretty sure that was very good. It really was a good depiction of what if Naruto was actually betrayed. And What If Naruto Was the Reincarnation of Law, which, guys, I feel like Zabuza and Haku, they were helped out by Naruto during the time skip. So that's what I meant to say. As anyways, this is when we're going to see a council meeting. As Naruto would be called to the council meeting, Naruto and Hinata would actually be made Jonins as they have been seen as probably two of the strongest people in the villages at this point. As, yeah, even stronger than Kakashi, which is actually insane. And, you know, Shikamaru becomes a Chunin. Sasuke becomes a Chunin because he actually showed great taijutsu prowess. But, wait. He was supposed to have another match. But I guess I only gave him one match, and that was, well, what? Tamari? Like, honest. Oh, no. Tamari. Then it was Sasuke versus Sasuke versus Hinata. Then Hinata versus Naruto. Which, that's crazy because Naruto had the most matches. He had Gaara, Lee, and even Kiba. But, well, okay, doesn't count. Anyways, they are in a council meeting. So one of the elders, Danzo, would say, "Alright, Naruto Uzumaki, you've been, well, known as one of the strongest people in the village. So we are making you a candidate to become Hokage." As this is when Naruto would be like, "Oh, hell no. I don't want to do all that paperwork." As when Danzo says, "Well then, since you don't want to become Hokage, we have another candidate that we need you to retrieve. Her name is Tsunade Senju. You will be retrieving her along with Jiraiya of the Totsuki and Hinata Hyuga." As, you know, Itachi and Kisame, if they attack this group, yeah, they're just gonna die. So they're obviously not gonna be sent because the Akatsuki know Naruto's abilities and they know Jiraiya's abilities, but they know that Naruto is potentially stronger than Jiraiya. So, yeah. As anyways, this is when Naruto would say, "Alright, yes, I'll find her. Can I get an image of her so I actually know who I'm looking for, though?" As this is when Danzo would say, "Of course." As Danzo is still a treacherous bastard, but since he sees Naruto as someone who could actually protect the village, he's not going to really have any beef towards Naruto. So, yeah. As anyways, this is when Jiraiya would show up as he's like, "Alright, kids, come on, let's go find the new 5th Hokage." And Naruto, I'm surprised he didn't take up that role. But this one Naruto would be like, "Of course I didn't, because I didn't want to do any paperwork. What, I just have to sit in the office all day not fighting anyone? That would be boring. I just want to chill and lay back." As Jiraiya would be like, "Well, I guess can't blame you for that, Naruto." As for Naruto would, well, leave with Hinata and Jiraiya. Now, as they start making their way outside of the village, Naruto would be like, "So, what towns are we going to first?" As soon Jiraiya would say, "Oh, we're going to Tanzaku Town, then to Tanzabata Town." As I think it was Tanzabata Town that they saw Tsunade in, and Tanzaku was when they had that, what is it? They had that encounter with Itachi. So yeah, by the way, they're gonna send more than just Itachi and Kisame in this one. So bear with me, guys. Anyways, we're gonna have a time to where they start making their way to Tanzaku Town first. As they make it to Tanzaku Town. Okay, I don't think that's it. As they make it there, this is when Jiraiya would, well, go to the hotel, technically, and then say, "Alright, you two can stay here. Or you guys can follow me and help me. Or you guys can just walk around. This could be like a little vacation for you two. But I'm gonna go look for Tsunade." As Jiraiya would do so. Now, Hinata and Naruto are in the hotel room as they're just planning on, like, things that they can do in training, like new moves, you know, team combos, technically, just to make sure they could utilize their full skill as a team. As this was when they hear a knock at the door. As, well, who it is gonna be is Naruto. Well, no, not Naruto. It's gonna be Itachi, Kisame, Sasori, and who else can I add to that? Because I don't want it to be overkill, but I don't want to like destroy the entire town. No, not Datara. Conan? Yeah, Conan would be there. All right, so it's literally just Kisame, Itachi, Sasori, and Conan, which Conan already is overkill because she could literally destroy a village with that jutsu that she has with that like a million paper bombs. So that's actually crazy. Anyways, as Naruto opens the door, he's like, huh? Who the hell are you and what the hell do you want? As Itachi says, you're coming with us. As he would like put a hand on Naruto's shoulder, Naruto would just like easily wind up a punch and straight punch Itachi as Itachi would be sent flying outside of the hotel room. This is when Kisame, Sasori, and Conan would get ready as Conan would like literally like, you know, blitz at Naruto, but Naruto would easily hit her away. Now, I need to say this before we move on. I don't know much about Conan, and the only times, you know, I was playing Naruto Shippuden. You know what's crazy is I played the game before I watched the anime. Yeah, I was struggling with freaking data. Bro was flying. I was on that mission for 4 days straight. But anyways, I don't know much about Conan or anything like that. I just know she has paper bomb attacks. She's a well shinobi. I know she knows taijutsu and everything like that. So I'll just be going off of, she's an Akatsuki member, so she has to be strong. And she is, well, a paper, you know. They call her Conan the Paper Angel for some reason, because she could fly with paper. But anyways, we're just going to go on to a time to where Naruto and Hinata would start fighting with the Akatsuki members, as Hinata would be fighting with Sasori and Conan, as she would be going to her absolute limit. Now remember, Hinata isn't as strong as Naruto in this what if. So yeah, but Naruto is taking easy work, kicking Itachi and Kisame as they're both getting like, you know, kicked around. They can't do nothing right now. As when Kisame would try and hit Naruto with the Semehara. As when Naruto would grab onto Semehara and actually start burning it. As the sword would actually start like yelling at Kisame to get him the heck out of there. Because yes, the sword is sentient. It does take chakra. So yeah. As Itachi would then hit Naruto, Itachi would then like use a kunai trying to cut Naruto, but Naruto would easily parry it. As when Itachi would get hit 2 times, that's when he would turn into a mother of crows, trying to stab at Naruto to incapacitate him. Naruto would easily grab on to Itachi, throwing him towards Semehara. As Semehara was getting ready to strike, as Kisame was getting ready to strike, Kisame would have to stop his strike, as Itachi would get hit, falling over Kisame, as when Naruto would actually just look over as Hinata just got hit with a devastating blow. As she just got poisoned by Sasori, Naruto, seeing this, would make a clone, as the clone would take Hinata away. This is when Naruto would say, anyways, I guess this is over. As Conan hears this, she tells all the Akatsuki members that they need to leave right now because Naruto is going to use his domain expansion. As they would do so, Naruto would be like, huh, that's a bummer. Couldn't even use my domain. Guess that gives me more time to take care of Hinata's injuries. As this is when Jiraiya would show up. Now, as Jiraiya shows up, Naruto would be trying to see like what poison like got Hinata. As he's like, oh shoot, I can't cure this. We really gotta find that drunken lady right now. As this is when a couple of hours go by, as Naruto sees that Hinata is now bedridden, Naruto would have to, well, pick her up, as they really do have to find Tsunade. As this is when they go on to the next town. Now, as they make it to the next town about an hour later, this is when Naruto, along with Jiraiya, would see Tsunade. As Naruto has Hinata, like, you know, the way Kakashi was carrying Naruto after fighting Sasuke, I think. So Hinata was just on Naruto's back. As Naruto sees Tsunade, Naruto's like, hey, you're the healer, right? You're Tsunade Senju? I need help. She's been poisoned by something. By someone named Sasori. As Tsunade hearing this would be wide-eyed. as when she would actually start getting to work, she would find the cure for the poison quickly and give him the cure. As soon, Hinata would easily be healed. This is when Naruto would say, I owe you a lot, but let's say this. Look, we're looking for a new Hokage, Tsunade, and we need you to be the new Hokage. They kind of made me a candidate, but I didn't want to become a Hokage, so yeah, I kind of need you to do that because you are like one of the greatest medic nin. So Naruto's like really calm right now because he's just showing thankfulness that Tsunade just saved Hinata's life, technically. But yeah. As always, Tsunade would say, I'm not becoming the Hokage, what the heck? As when Naruto would say, look, we don't really have a choice, we kind of have to bring you there. Hiruzen isn't dead, but he's really injured. You need to heal him. As Tsunade hearing this would be like, alright, I guess I'll start packing. See you soon, let's go. As they would start packing, as they leave back to the village. Now, as they make it back to the village, Tsunade would start going to the hospital. As she sees Hiruzen in a bad state, she's like, damn, old man, guess Orochimaru really did a number on you, huh? As Hiruzen would be like, is that Tsunade I hear? As Hiruzen is like bedridden, you know? This is when Tsunade would start healing Hiruzen. Now, a couple of hours go by as Tsunade would be inaugurated as the Hokage. As this is like one of the times where Naruto was thinking, what should I do with my life? As Naruto was thinking like, mostly he's been training, you know, hanging out with Hinata. But still, Naruto would be thinking, let's say, try and teach people my technique, but no, too hard. Guess I'll just keep on training. As Naruto would laugh. Naruto decides he's gonna go to Akanikyu Q, where the Konoha 12 is at. This is when, well, everybody would be there. They would just be chilling. As this is where I'm gonna end off part 5 to what if Naruto was the reincarnation of Jogo. Now, honestly, I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. I enjoyed making it. I understood that when I take long breaks like this, it is bad for the storyline and plot. But if I didn't, then this story wouldn't have been the same as if I did it 2 weeks prior. But I'm just glad I made part 5 and I one video closer to going to the end of this series. But also there is a problem. So, I almost fell. So I'm trying to make these series into like a movie at the end. So every single series, so I'll have like part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then etc. into one movie, which is gonna be probably the longest movie on my channel. But it's like in parts, so parts movies. So it doesn't really count as much. But you know, anyways, I'm out. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below what y'all thought of this. And yeah, I'm gonna go play some Minecraft and probably just go rest or something. All right, have a nice night and day.